Yo, what is good, everybody? Welcome in, welcome in. There you go. Now my windshield should be a bit more clear. What's good, Grayson? What's good, Mustang? What's good, Oliver? What's good, Max? Gotcha, Mustang. Yes, sir. I'm out here doing me another little delivery. I'm basically going to do this delivery, probably my last delivery of the night, and then I am likely going to go home, chill for a little bit, and then do a Rocket League stream. So that's hopefully the plan. By the way, can you guys hear me? Can you guys let me know real quick if you can hear me, since this CarPlay thing be acting up on me? You can? Cool. All right, then we're good then. We're good. Yep, finally Rocket League. I have not streamed Rocket League in like a week, y'all. Just haven't really been in the mood, I guess. I've been streaming other games, playing other games, having a little bit of fun with other stuff, you know. Last night on Rocket's stream, me, Rocket, and Midnight, and Rocket's friend Thomas, we were all playing some sumo. That was fun as hell. We played for like 4 hours. Me and Midnight were like making the most cursed jokes, just like dying laughing the whole time. It was hilarious. How you doing, Oliver? The hurricane didn't really hit my area. The hurricane was on the other coast of Florida. I'm on the East Coast. The hurricane was on the West Coast, and it hit the top of Florida, the Panhandle. But it basically, all we got was some winds, some pretty strong wind, you know. It was so funny. Yeah, it was hilarious, Mustang. And then it even kept going after Rocket ended his stream. We played for probably another whole hour after Rocket ended, and it was even more cursed. Yeah, what's good, Arthur? What's up, buddy? A little shout out for you. How you doing, little homie? What game was it? We were playing GTA 5 online, Oliver. The sumo adversary mode where you have to push each other out of the circle. It was hilarious. Here, give me 1 second. Yo, thank you, Arthur, for that. I appreciate the W streamer comment. Give me 1 second. Let me share the stream to Discord real quick. Be right back. All right, I'm back. Can you guys just make sure you can hear me still? Just want to double check that y'all can hear me. I am not famous. I'm not a famous guy, Mustang's brother Arthur. I'm not famous. I'm just starting to grow a little bit of an audience, that's all. What's good, Rocket? Welcome in, my friend. Even if I did get famous, I wouldn't let it get to me. I would still hold you all. My plan is, guys, if my streams start blowing up out of nowhere, getting like 100-something viewers at a time, I'm just gonna do a separate stream for like my members and my OGs and stuff on the side, so that I can still read your guys' chats. That's my plan. I'm doing good. I'm doing better. Out here making a little bit of money, Mr. Rocket. Hear me from the moon? Damn. By the way, I'm not going to do face cam on this stream because I'm in a different car right now, and I don't have like my LEDs that are in my other car, so you can't even see me anyway. I might do face cam here and there if I'm in like a lit up area like this, just to say hi, but for the most part, it's just going to be the road view. Like right now, I can do face cam for a second before I head in and pick up this order. Hey guys, it's slated. You're gonna let me borrow? It's got all this fancy stuff in it. It's low as all hell because it's just Toyota Corolla. But I mean, here, I'll give you all a little tour. This is a 2023 Toyota Corolla. That's where I have my mount right now. 23 Corolla. It's nice. It's slow, but it's nice. It's got a lot of features. Like, it's got like a touchscreen display. I can open up like Spotify and all this stuff, and yeah, it's cool. Yeah, close up, slated close up. Let's go pick up this order though, y'all. Sub and or I'll take your toes. I'm gonna pin that. You can't game and you're sad. Why is that, Rocket? No problem. I'll try to. I mean, I don't swear too much on stream, at least on my IRL streams. I'll try to watch myself for you, Mustang, but no promises, my dude. You know, my streams aren't exactly family friendly, but I'll try and keep it a little bit more civil, you know. But here, let's go inside the store, pick up this order. There's only one little item, so we're gonna go into Walgreens, guys. Walgreens stream. Walgreens. What is a Walgreens? Walgreens stream. Let's do it. That is a very awesome sounding bike. This is a car, by the way. It's mid, but I get it for the weekend, so.
Alongside our Coke flavored Oreos with Pop Rocks.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah.
That's a crazy combination.
Yes, bubbles. Can't stand because of it. Rocky, your tailbone is so bruised for no reason. I can't sit in the gaming chair. Damn. Can you find a more comfortable chair, Rocket, or like lay on a bed or something? Damn, Rocket. What's your question, Mustang? Hey, that thing sounded fire. He's got a cop right behind him, though. That thing sounded fire. That was a early 90s Sylvia. Early 90s Sylvia with a cop right behind him, and he's being loud. That ain't good. Always dreamed to go to Florida. It's one of my dream states to go in the U.S. If that dream comes true and I save up. Yeah, dude. I mean, hey, I would always be down for a meet and greet with people. The thing about, so I've actually been asked this before. The thing about meet and greets, right? Especially with the fact that, you know, a lot of my viewers are minors, and I'm obviously not. The thing about meet and greets is, you know, best way to do it is if we would all meet up at like an event or something of that sort, or even just set up a some type of like party or something at like a public place, all hang out, talk, you know, have a good time, stuff like that. That is the most practical and legal way to go about that. You know, as much as I would like to like have like a big house party, or like get like an Airbnb, a rental, and have everybody come and we just go play video games all night and have fun, I can't do that with people, you know, just like for very obvious reasons. So, but definitely if it gets to the point, you know, we would set up some type of event and make a whole day out of it, even a couple day thing. And that would be fun. It would be fun. Rocket might actually have to go to the doctor. Damn, bro. Sorry to hear that. Give me a second, y'all. I will be right back. All right, just making sure you guys can still hear me. Let me know. Let me know if you guys can still hear me, because this CarPlay thing keeps taking my audio away. So. Can you hear? Cool. I'm 15, close enough. Yeah, there's definitely some red flags that, you know, would make that have to be something, like I said, that would be planned out in an event in a public place, things of that sort. That's just how it goes, y'all. That's just how it goes. Until y'all turn 18. Now, if I were to, like, have a whole bunch of people 18 or older, then yeah, we could throw a big house party, stuff like that. But otherwise, no, I can't legally set something like that up. So yeah, we would have to just go to like an event. Even like, you know, if everybody brought money, we could all like stay at the same hotel or something of that sort, meet up, all, you know, take Ubers and stuff of that sort, go to some car shows, something like that, maybe Orlando. That would be dope. No, it would be dope, Mustang, but no, that's not something that I can do, nor can I endorse. You know what I mean? That's just how the world is. Because there's so many weird people out there that have ruined that for people. You know, just like something innocent as just hanging out. Yeah, because of that, you know, my place would be completely off limits. I mean, I would never take anybody to my actual. If I did have a get together at somewhere I was staying, it would be at a hotel or something of that sort. But no, I wouldn't ever take anybody to my actual. I don't even have my friends over at my actual house. You know, car shows get you. Man, that's one thing. I would love to show y'all the Florida car scene, the Orlando car scene, the Miami car scene. Bro, y'all would love it. Y'all would love that. Miami car scene can be kind of sketchy. Fights and things of that sort. Orlando car scene is usually pretty chill, though. By the way, thank you guys so much for 8 likes on the stream. I appreciate that. If you haven't already, please like the stream. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. And if you are able to, I now have donations unlocked on my channel, so those are always appreciated. You will get a special role in Discord if you do donate, and that's how it goes. What's good, Mr. 12? Yeah, Mustang, basically, if I were to do something like that, a big meetup for the community, I would just have to look into the legal aspects of it, look into what's okay, what's not, and just go by the book on it and go from there, you know what I mean? Not anytime soon, though, y'all. You know, I got way too much on my plate. I'm too busy with everything to even take any time off and do events like that. If you were 18, then yeah, there wouldn't be any issues, and from a legal standpoint, to do a big get together. But because you're not, that's where got to look out for both my legal well-being and my reputation. You know what I mean? Yeah, how you doing, 12? Mr. Fauta? I low-key want to possibly do some, like, Baki's Mod cursed private matches tonight, like Heat Seeker with 4 balls, stuff like that. I don't know, we'll see. See how the stream's mood is, see how many people come. Skill issue, damn. No problem, Grayson, no problem, bro. Thanks for coming by, my dude. Lunchtime for you, Ty. What time is it for you, bro? It is 11 p.m. here, 11:09. Lunchtime. Are you in a different country? Or do you work overnights and this is your lunch break? Is that what you mean? Well, it's all good, Grayson. If you're tired, bro, go ahead and get to sleep. You know what I mean? I always say put life first before gaming, before streams, you know? It's 9 at work at night. Got you, Ty. I would love to work overnight shift, but my company doesn't offer that, and I've been with my company for going on 8 years, so, you know, sticking with them for now. Got you, Rocket. Yeah, same. I mean, shit, we were playing sumo till like 4 a.m., bro. I was so tired this morning, dude. That was so cursed, y'all. When I say that me, Rocket, Thomas, and Midnight's sumo session last night was cursed, oh my god. So cursed. Yes, big skill issues. One thing I like about this car, since it has CarPlay, I can actually use the screen to look at the GPS so I don't have to back out. Oh, that's right, George was there too. Whoops. Poor George. Yeah, George was there too. He was kind of getting targeted a little bit. Oh, poor George. Hopefully he had fun, though. We don't mean it in like a bullying way. It's just fun, you know. At the end of the day, we love that kid. Until 2 a.m. Damn, Mustang. Dude, I'm saying, bro, Rocket, if we were able to get like 7, 8, 9, 10 of us playing sumo at once, oh my god. I wish we could use custom vehicles though on sumo, or even like switch it up to where it doesn't lock the vehicle class, to where you could like, imagine it was something like half the team is monster trucks but the other half is very low supercars, so like the supercars could actually go under the monster trucks and send the monster trucks flying. I feel like that'd be hilarious. Is George older than you? I don't know, Oliver. Probably about the same age. He might be younger, I don't know. The Hermes, bro. Oh my god, the Hermes. I think you guys are the same age then, Oliver. No, George is either 12 or 13. I think, but, well, I know, I'm not going to put his personal information out there. No, Mustang, he's told me differently. No, I'm pretty sure George has told me multiple times his age. I'm just not going to say his exact age on stream. There you go, Rocket. I mean, it's smart, Rocket. It is going to be harder to grow, but in terms of keeping your channel where you want it to be, maturity-wise, it is a good idea. You know what I mean? Damn, 12. Skibbity sheet, damn. That's it, guys. Sorry, but I'm banning everyone that is Gen Z or younger. So you're all gone. That's why I said you're all gone. You know I'm joking, guys. I mean, I'm pretty sure the youngest millennials now are like, what? The last millennials, like the youngest you can be for my generation is like 25 now, I think, or something, so. It's crazy because the biggest difference between my generation, like the millennial generation, and Gen Z is that millennials we weren't born with a lot of technology, and like growing up we didn't have all that much until we were like about, you know, between like 8 and 10 or so years old. Whereas Gen Z generation, y'all were born basically and immediately had access to like phones and tablets and computers and stuff of that sort. I know you guys didn't, it was still like early on stuff like that, but no, I don't think I didn't even get my first console. And well, then again, I did when I was like 5 is when I first started playing video games. That was PlayStation 1, but it was still very early. Like the type of graphics like I grew up with on games when I was a kid were like crazy bad compared to how they are now. But then again, the generation before me, which is Generation X, I believe, they grew up, when they were kids, they didn't have anything, maybe some very old ancient computers, and then as they got older, they had the very early consoles like Nintendo 64 and Sega Genesis and stuff like that, which those were already out when I was born. But Most millennials have no clue how to drive a stick shift. How would you say that, Rocket? That's wild. Most of I guess the stick shift thing really just depends on if your parents drove one or not. Like, I mean, I grew up and my parents had older cars that were almost always stick shift. I'd say knowing how to drive stick shift is something like all of them can't. Damn. Well, remember though, Rocket, millennials are between 25 and like 35, and most of the people who are in like motorsport and professional driving and drag racing, most of those people are millennials. Some of them are like older Gen Zs, but most of them are, especially the ones that are just about ready to retire from motorsport, are millennials. Yeah, so with that age range, you would think that most of our generation knows how to drive stick shift, you know? Or else who else would be the highest generation for being able to drive stick shift? Because only half of Gen Z is even old enough to drive. Well, I guess most of Gen Z are just now old enough to drive. And unless they're getting hand-me-down cars, most of the newer cars on the market are automatic. I'd say it's a passion thing though, you know? It's really, I feel like not a lot of people, I'd say half the people I know how to drive stick shift, the other half don't. It just really depends on, you know, if you, most of the time, like, you know, people get their first car bought for them as like when they're young, either that or their parents usually help them pay for it. And a lot of the times, it'll just be some cheap automatic car. And if you don't ever have a reason to learn stick shift, you probably won't ever learn it. But in my case, my dad only drives stick shift. He only ever has. So that's why I learned how to drive it pretty young. But yeah, you got to remember that millennial generation is the current working class. The current working class that are, millennial generation is the working class that have kids, are in careers, things of that sort, for the most part. I'll be right back though. Let me go deliver this order. Be right. Disagree with that, 12? I'd say most of the time the reason people drive manuals is because of the driving experience. If you don't enjoy driving, then you probably wouldn't understand. And also, if you haven't ever driven a manual, especially a manual with some power, then you also wouldn't understand. But it's about the driving experience. When you're driving a manual, you are more in control of the car. You get to pick when the car shifts. You get to feel like you and the car are like one operating machine. So like as compared to automatic is better for just driving, just to get from point A to point B. But if you're driving because you have a passion for driving, then that's where manual is a lot more satisfying. You know, you get to feel every single gear, you get to feel the power, you get to the noises when you have a performance car that's a manual, the sounds of downshifting and the sounds of hitting perfect shifts at perfect RPMs. That's what it's about, 12. It's not about looking cool. It's just about being in more control of the car and feeling more in touch with your car and less boring. Automatic can get very boring, especially on long trips, because you don't do anything but just press the gas pedal and turn the wheel. With manual, you get to just control every aspect of it, and it makes you, in a sense, makes you be able to fall in love with your car. Most people I know that have had manuals and automatics they fall, people who drive manuals, especially like I said, performance manuals, they fall in love with their car. A lot of people will drive a car forever and never have any sentiment towards it. It's like, oh, I just drive this so I can get here or I can get there. But, you know, if you drive a car that you're passionate about, and that's why you drive, is for the passion of it and the thrill of it, manual is definitely comes ahead. Not to say that manual doesn't have its downsides, though. Manual can also be very annoying. Manual cars, especially stop and go traffic, manual cars are horrible. Anybody that drives a manual knows that stop and go traffic, like especially when there's like an accident and you're moving up a little bit, having to clutch and hit the brake, downshift, move up a little bit more, clutch and accelerate, just all of this, all these processes all at once can get annoying as hell when you're going at slow speeds and stuck in a traffic jam. But and you know, it also it takes up both of your hands, so like it can make it harder to, like, you know, if you have like a drink in your cup holder, to take a sip of your drink, or in my case to vape, things of that sort. But it's really, the only time people don't like manual cars is if they're not enthusiastic about cars in the first place, usually. Now, you can be enthusiastic about cars and still drive automatic, sure. But if you drive a manual and you don't like it, it's because you probably just, it's either just too tricky or too confusing, or you just don't really feel a need to connect with your car, you know? That's just my thoughts on it. Good thighs on that one, for real, though. Stop and go in a manual is terrible. I mean, I used to cheat when I used to drive my dad's manual truck, and I would just hold the clutch down when I'm coming to a stop and hit the brake. I wouldn't even downshift because I didn't really understand how to when I first started driving manual. Plus, it was a truck, so I didn't really have any use. Like, you know, it wasn't very exciting to downshift in a truck. Like, it was a Ford Ranger, a 4-cylinder Ford Ranger, a 95. So, like, it was, you know, I was just borrowing his car because my car was down. But, for the most part, though, it feels good being able to just, you know, hit those perfect shifts and enjoy your drive. Put in neutral and brake. That's exactly what I did with that truck. Now, if I had something that sounded good, something with some power, then yeah, I would be downshifting. Unless, you know, there's cops around, I had a loud car, then I would just, you know, clutch it and let it roll. Yeah, I feel that, 12. If you're just city driving the speed limit in traffic, yeah, I mean, there's not much enjoyment. I mean, other than just, like I said, the fact that some of us just like to drive our cars even hard in the city. You know, just like, let's say you just worked all day, you need to blow off some steam. It would be a lot more fun to hop in your manual car and hit it every now and then just for that thrill, shifting gears, than it would be to just, you know, work all day and hop in your automatic car and just press the gas and not really do much. It's personal preference, though, you know what I mean? Drive one, get used to it, especially a manual with some power, and then you'll see what all the fuss is about. Yeah, there are a lot of douchebags who are just drive manuals just to be cool, but true car enthusiasts, they don't drive it for those reasons. I mean, plus, if you're into anything like drifting, which drifting is huge where I'm from. If you're into stuff like drifting, then you're also going to want a manual car so you can dump the clutch, and so you can clutch and handbrake and hit angles, and you know what I mean? That's another thing. If you are trying to drive a car for a performance reason, that's another thing you want a manual. Like I said, more car control. Yeah, useless I wouldn't say useless. That's all a matter of opinion. like I said, I'll just bring back drift people who like to drift. It's a necessity for them. You know, if you want to have fun with a car. Yeah, you can drift in automatic, but there's only you're limited when you're drifting in automatic. Mustang, I don't know why you would. I'm gonna put this out here now because I'll just put this out here now. Don't say what if you're gonna donate, and don't say you might donate unless you plan on actually doing it. Like saying what if I donate or saying, oh, maybe I'll donate, that doesn't help me at all. And all that's nothing but a tease, in my opinion. Donate because you want to donate, and if don't just say it, just do it. Otherwise, just don't bring it up. That's not something that any streamer wants to hear. We would much rather just see it pop up on the screen and be completely thankful and grateful and happy than somebody just talk about, oh, well, what if I did this? Like, I don't care about what ifs. No streamer in the world is gonna find joy in somebody saying, what if I donated? They're gonna be like, I don't know, well, how I would react, it would be probably what you would expect. I would flip out. I mean, $500 would be, I hate to say, but $500 would be damn life-changing at the moment, because it would allow me to pay off some of these debts I have at the moment. I would flip out. I would be extremely grateful. You know what I mean? But just talking about it, that's no different than somebody coming up and to you and with a brand. Let's say somebody rolls up on you with a brand new Nissan, a brand new Porsche. How about that? Somebody rolls up on you, a brand new Porsche, a brand new Ferrari, some crazy shit like that, and says, what would you do if I gave this to you? And you say, oh, I'd flip out. And then they say, oh, cool, and then drive away. It doesn't really do much for us, you know what I mean? Yeah, I feel that, 12. I understand that. It just depends on how much you believe in being straight cut and following the law. Some of us will not do things because it's against the law. Some of us will do it anyway because we only got one life. We don't give a shit. That's, you know what I mean, 12? Like, that's just, it depends on your lifestyle. I mean, you got people out here, you got people who have insane amounts of money, rich as hell, driving extremely expensive cars and going out on the highway and illegally street racing, and they don't care about the law because they're doing what they're passionate about. You know, like, some people don't let legality of things get in between them and what they're passionate about. And then again, there's also a lot of tracks where you can go to drift. You don't have to be a pro to legally drift. They have tracks for that. They have drag strips. They have drift tracks that you pay and you can get into, and they're totally legal. You have to come with a helmet. Your car has to be, usually will have to have a roll cage, things of that sort. But no, there's always legal ways to race, legal ways to drift. I don't know how it is in other countries and stuff of that sort, but even in Florida, we have plenty of different places like drag strips and race car tracks that you just pay and you can get into and legally do it. People will drive from hours away just to go to certain tracks and test out their builds. It's just part of being a car guy, a car enthusiast. Not everybody's into cars like that. That's why I understand where you're coming from, 12. Not everybody's into into the racing scene and cars and stuff like that, but a lot of us grew up on the original Fast and the Furious, and a lot of us grew up on Need for Speed Underground and got a passion for street racing and tuner cars and things of that sort very early in life. That's just your point of view, though, 12. It's you won't understand it unless you are passionate about it. You know, like somebody who doesn't find enjoyment in performance cars won't understand, but somebody who their heart rate starts going, somebody who gets goosebumps when they're going fast or driving a performance car, they'll understand it 100%. Not everybody is a car person. Especially those people who are, put it this way, there's people who will sit there putting hours and hours of their time, hours and hours of weeks and months into a build, working on every aspect of a car, blood, sweat, and tears, making a perfect build, and then they want to go out and test that build out, you know what I mean? It's not about validation or trying to look cool or being an idiot or anything, it's about being passionate about it. Well, no, racing in public on public streets isn't cool. I agree with that 100%. Tracks, yeah, definitely tracks are the way to go. But at the same time, I understand if somebody's been working on a car and they want to jump on the highway at 2-3 a.m. and safely, you know, when there's nobody on the road, hit the gas real quick, take it to $150, you know what I mean? Really test their car out just for a few split seconds, just to see how it runs a few times, maybe go out with their buddies, do a couple pulls, and then get off the exit and go home, you know what I mean? Now, on city streets, hell no. I don't ever condone street racing on city streets, drifting on city streets. But if you want to go to an abandoned parking lot and hit some corners in a drift car, I don't see anything wrong with that. If you want to go on the highway and there's nobody around, hit the gas in your car real quick, get that little rush, I don't see anything wrong with that either. If you're being careful and making sure not to endanger other people, that's the difference between the douchebags and the actual car enthusiasts. Yeah, I got you, Mustang, I got you. You need answers quick. I don't know what time I'm streaming yet, but... No, we don't have each other's phone numbers. We just call on Discord, Oliver. I mean, I'll try my best, Mustang. Just try not to be too demanding, bro. I mean, I don't even let people in my personal life try to rush me into a phone call, you know what I mean? You gotta give me some time. You gotta be patient. Yeah, well, I got you, Mustang. I'll see what I can do. But guys, I'm about to be home. I'm going to go ahead and end stream. I guess I'll just call you now, Mustang. I'll call you right after I end stream before I go inside. Help you out with whatever you're going through. And then I'm going to chill for a little bit, y'all, and then I'm going to start up a Rocket League stream. So I will ping the Discord when I'm streaming, of course. So I hope to see you guys in there if you can make it. And yeah. All right, Rocket, no problem, y'all. Take it easy, y'all. Thanks for coming by, Rocket, Mustang 12, Oliver, anybody else who showed up. I'm just naming the people that have chatted in the last few minutes. If I missed you, I'm sorry, but I appreciate you coming by too. Take it easy, y'all. I hope y'all have a great night.